Hello twin flames, and welcome to your daily check-in for Wednesday, wonderful Wednesday. Now, there's been lots of drilling here today, and what I'm really feeling before I pull the cards is the drilling, because I've been working around it today, and we have to sometimes work around this journey, be flexible, be adaptable. The drilling is about getting to the root of the matter. And when we go to the dentist and we have drilling, if you have a filling, for example, they have to drill sometimes deep to remove the infection and remove the things that, can cause harm. So they give it a good clean out and then they can treat it accordingly. And I really feel the drilling that I've been hearing is connected with that. So things are being healed so deeply and things are being uncovered so quickly now to get to the root of the problem. And the noise of the drill, it's been very noisy, like a drill of the dentist. So that's really significant to decisions and tooth pain. But it's also sounded like gas being released, flatulence, what you may call farting. And that's connected with ideas being repressed. So I feel this is a huge sign today. It's really exciting about the masculines making decisions. And the time is now. It's never been like this. And I've been reading for twin flames for a while, and I've never associated this drilling in this way before. And it's because there's so much change occurring right now. And it doesn't matter if you are a same-sex twin or in a heterosexual connection. It doesn't matter if you were in a celebrity connection or what we class as a normal connection. No matter what type of connection you're in, there are changes going on deep within to get to the root or the heart of the problem. So things can come out, and what we may see as an infection, which could be a toxic karmic situation or, a negative behavior or an addiction or something that isn't serving things and feels toxic to our soul, is being released and treated so that we can move forward in a fresh energy. So I'm really feeling a freshness coming in around the twins today. So let's do this then. And they are giving me a little bit of a blocked throat chakra as well. So the message is, how are the lunar cycles affecting the divine feminine? Now, we've just had a big full moon, and this full moon is connected with Leo, which is about strength. And when I was doing, the messages earlier for the feminine especially, it's about opening the door to a new beginning. So it's like seeing every day as a fresh start. So this full moon is giving you the power to see things in a new way, to affirm that life is good and to be excited and to open those curtains in the morning feeling good about your day and knowing that miracles are coming in. And the masculines are making these changes. They don't just want to talk about what they want or talk to you about it. They want to walk the walk. They want to do something about it. They're being called to action. And that's why we've got decisions and tooth pain and all these things. So I'm going to grab my deck if I can find it here. I've had a move around in here. I've shifted some cards around. And I want to show you first of all what I'm connecting with physically, because it matters. It really does matter. So, I know so many of you have been commenting, talking about tooth pain. And, in Monday's videos, I was talking about tooth pain as well. They are giving me a throat chakra activation now as well. So you may feel there is a slight block in the throat chakra, or, you're feeling this energy too. Let me see if I can find the throat chakra. But yeah, there it is. But the main message I'm feeling is things connected with drilling. So if you hear drilling in your real world, or, drilling is connected with getting to the root of things. So teeth and gums, decisions to be made. The worse the problem, the more back and forth energy is taking place. Once a decision is made and finalised, the symptoms will settle down. And this is about getting to the root of the problem. And gas, which I'm talking about flatulence or farting, it's the desire to create. And the masculines all have that, but without the motivation or courage to act upon it. Holding the self back, fear around not having enough time, do it now. So the masculines are being guided to make these decisions now, to do it now, to follow through on their ideas now. And the throat chakra is about issues around the communication, the need to express the self and clear the air. And this is what they are being guided to do. Now, I am also feeling some of the masculines may be sitting on the loo. They may have stomach issues, maybe they're holding it in, or they're going a lot. And that's connected with change. So I'm feeling that energy too when I'm picking up on that. So, you know, if your masculine may be on the loo a lot right now. And I'm not talking about, you know, a number one, I mean a number two. So I'm going to show you what I mean by that. So the first card we've got coming out here is constipation. It says fear of letting go. So, you know, if they're sitting on the loo, they're in pain because it won't come out. They've got this fear of letting go. Constant control. Trust the flow of your life to regulate things again and affirm there is always a plan. So if you're connecting with that energy, you know why. On the flip side of that, we may have diarrhea. And diarrhea is releasing toxins and negative beliefs, purging away psychic attack, releasing fears of abandonment, forgiveness of betrayal, and letting go of what needs to go. And this is all what they are experiencing. They may even be experiencing insomnia because, again, I'm feeling that feeling there. When I'm connecting with this card, it's about head in the hands. And this is a busy mind creating the ability or the inability to relax and calm down. But they've been guided what to do, so they've been given the ability to do that. Lack of sleep causing irritability and bouts of anger and rage. Use essential oils like lavender in a bath to induce a calm and relaxing sleep. So they're going through something right now. And the big message is, if you're a divine feminine, start this day with fresh eyes. See it from a place of love, not fear. Be excited about your day. Open those curtains in the morning, excited for what blessings are going to come to you. And that's the energy the moon has brought in. Releasing the past, letting go, beginning again. And the energy about all connections, no matter what it is. It's about change and decisions. So I want to bring in the twin flame oracle, mine and Georgie's. So you've got the feminine energy and the masculine energy. So what's this moon doing for the connection? For the feminine. What's the moon doing for the feminine? And what's the moon doing for the masculine right now? Thank you, angels. What's the moon doing for the masculine right now? What's the moon doing for the masculine? I'm also going to bring in my Gilded Tarot deck. I found this yesterday when I was having a clean around, and it's my favourite deck. This was my first ever tarot deck. So what's the energy around the feminine today? There it is, jumping out. And the energy around the divine masculines today. The energy around the masculines, wow. And I'm also going to use, again, the Twin Flame Ascension Oracle just to tap in and see if there's anything else you may be going through. So what's the energy around the divine feminines today? And the energy around the divine masculine, straight out there, wow. So, and this is connected with the moon. How the moon has affected the connection. And how this moon, the full moon we've just had, and the new moon coming up as we move into Pisces, is bringing in changes. So for the masculine, we've got, look at this Ace of Pentacles. This is so powerful. This really resonates with the reading I did earlier for the divine masculine. So between December just gone and April coming up, there's big changes. So this is them showing you they want to make changes. They're gathering what they need. They want to reach out. They want a fresh start. And self-love is the key, especially in February because it's the month of self-love and the month of change. And this water rabbit has brought in opportunities to love the self. So the masculine is saying to you, I'm starting to love me, and that's allowing me to love you. So he's showing you this is what he's working on now, and he's going to come forward when he's ready with a big offer for you. And he's saying, yeah, look at this gas. And you saw me put them back in and shuffle them. This is the energy he's in, sitting on the toilet maybe, head in his hands, you know, struggling with either constipation or diarrhea or flatulence. And he's saying, I have a desire to create, but currently without the motivation or courage to act on it. So that's what he's gathering right now. And he's saying, I've held myself back before. I've been fearing doing this and not having enough time to do this, but I'm being guided to do it now. This is what I want to do now. And for the feminine, we've got the King of Swords. So you're being reminded that if your masculine is being a bit distant or quiet or indifferent, don't take it personally. Certainly don't put barriers up yourself or block them back or be in that energy, because reunion is imminent. So understand if he's quiet or distant, he's processing. And there's transformation and magic taking place. And, you know, even though this noise is annoying when the drilling and, you know, it's teaching me how to be flexible and adaptable to work around it. Instead of throwing my dummy out and saying, oh, I can't do it, or it's too noisy, or it's affecting me. Just working around things, being at peace, going with the flow of the journey, you know, like the water flowing around. using your time for other things and focusing on you. So we've got cuts and abrasions for the feminine, which is connected with guilt. The need to be punished for actions in the past, forgive the self and heal. And they're giving me fear and a block. And, if you feel guilty over something that's happened, and this can be about self-forgiveness to forgive the self. If you find that you're knocking yourself up, or you're cutting yourself, or you've scraped your arm, or something like that's happening, you could even be connecting with your divine masculine's guilt, the way they've hurt you or caused you pain. And we've got back for the feminine as well, which is about worries and concerns about stability in the future. You may be worried about the future because it feels unknown or uncertain. You don't know if you're going to be together, yet you do know deep down that's the truth. Trust that God is your source and your life is divinely guided and protected, because it is. And neck pain, if you're having neck pain, back pain, it's all kind of connected. You might feel that things are stuck. You may feel the masculines are stuck in their old ways or in their old patterns of behaviour. But the pain is a sign of change. And the change is taking place now. And they give me a block in the throat. The need to clear the air. Replacing stuck thinking with a new plan, becoming flexible and adaptable to change, which is absolutely what I'm feeling. So the big message coming through is, it doesn't matter what type of connection you are in, whether you're in a celebrity connection or, you're in what I would call a normal connection, which is what I'm in with George, or if you're in a same-sex connection, or, you are, anything. They're also giving me things like religious beliefs, age gap, whatever it is, whatever your dynamic, whatever the difference is, whatever you're going through, the energy is the same. Okay, it's nice to do focus readings on all these things, and that's what the Divine Structure deck is for. But ultimately today, there's decisions taking place that are getting right to the root. And that's why you may hear drilling or see drilling or be aware of drilling through my videos or through other things, because it's about cleaning the root. Maybe you go to the dentist, you don't have to have drilling done yourself, but you're sitting in the waiting room and you hear drilling. It's a big sign about the root being healed and cleaned and getting to the root of the problem to sort it all out. And that's what's happening today. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.